You ready, Cakes? Let's do this. It's about damn time for marriage and marijuana. 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 It's about damn time for marriage and marijuana.
Hello. Welcome to another video. This is Marriage and Marijuana.
I'm Mista.
And this is Cakes.
Welcome back. First time viewers, hit that like and go ahead and subscribe. Returning viewers, thanks for coming back. So, what we were talking about today?
We was talking about a lot.
Yeah, we were touching
We
about a lot of
touched on
topics.
a whole lot of different things. I don't know if we want to really get into it. Do you ever wonder why people cheat? Do you ever wonder why he cheated? Or why she cheated? I know we always think about that, whether we've been through it or not. Although I know more than likely we all have been. And a marriage is different. Because that's adultery, infidelity, and you have a lot more to deal with versus if you wasn't. So I know everybody's been hearing about Wendy Williams and her husband, and I've been wanting to do a video. On them for a while, on the Hunters. I'm a super fan of Wendy, and I'm a day one fan. We have been watching since.
How you doing?
Since she was on the radio, okay? Since Golden Girl days and whatnot. With the pink van in Philly at the Eagle Bar, okay? I don't know if y'all can get with that, but...
That's the wrong person.
Wait a minute, that was Golden Girl. You heard me when I said Golden Girl, but... Yeah, that was the pink Barbie. But Wendy Williams was still on the radio at that time. And she was flashing her titties in the middle of the street, too. It's a lot going on. But I just want to touch on one thing. Because they're getting divorced, probably in the midst of a divorce now. All because of a side chick. Which is infidelity.
Well, it's not because...
A side chick that got pregnant and had a baby.
But that's not the reason. The reason they really getting divorced is because of this Kevin Hunter sideways thinking. He entered into a union with Wendy Williams, and instead of thinking straight and narrow and having tunnel vision on that relationship, that marriage, and they go, he had sideways thoughts. So he got himself a side chick, who in turn had a side baby.
Wait, what? I missed that whole thing. I was enjoying my little drink.
Basically, it's not because of a side chick or a side baby. It's because of Kevin or Kelvin's sideways thinking. Instead of staying course and being focused on his wife and their goal and their union and climbing and succeeding together. I mean, sure, they did that. But he still had sideways thoughts where he stepped outside of their union and went and got another person. So it's not because of a side chick or a side baby. It's because of his sideways thinking.
Ultimately, but in the YouTube streets, now I don't know, this is alleged, but in the YouTube streets, I've been getting whiffs of Wendy. Wendy was for the side chick relationship. I guess they had kind of an open marriage, maybe. I don't know if she had somebody on the side, but she allowed him to have that girl because of their sex life, I guess their sex life wasn't popping, and she allowed him to have a sex partner but she was not to get pregnant. That's what I was under the assumption of. The girl wasn't supposed to get pregnant, but she did. So all I want to say is, number one, that's messy all the way around the board. It's messy all the way around the board because people don't value marriage anymore. You know, we value our marriage. I value my marriage, being in a relationship with my husband. I've said it before, but he's very, very protective. He's strong. He's nurturing, and he gives knowledge, you know. And he's a provider. We have been through many things and probably still going to go through things, but we are a rock and solid. Like, it's nothing, we here. You know, and
tight like net booty.
I just want to say this is all bullshit because whether Wendy allow him to or not, like, as a woman, how you gonna allow another woman to come into your bedroom, in your home? I mean, everybody has their own preference, okay? You know, if y'all into the open marriage, the threesomes, I am not down you. It may be fun to y'all. That may be y'all lifestyle. Rock out. When you're in a marriage, a union, a bond, that's something that's sacred. A marriage is started from the ground up as a foundation. With you and your partner. Not you, your partner, and a side person. Sometimes it be like that. You know why? Because of secrets and dishonesty. You gotta know your partner.
And sometimes,
okay? You gotta know your partner.
And sometimes
because if you don't,
partners agree on that.
If you do not know your partner, you're gonna be shit out of luck. You're gonna know if your partner wanna cheat. Eventually, you're gonna know a whole lot about your partner if you pay attention. So look for those signs. Look for those signs.
True indeed, there's a lot of cheating going on. Relationships, marriages. But also, as I say, I play devil's advocate all the time. Because I have to put out where we can see everything fully. Some people do come into a marriage where they have an agreement and understanding where we're going to do this and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
Now, that's not the issue because everybody make their own little rules, their own regulations. Everybody discusses what they will and won't accept. That's not what I'm talking about when I say he had.
Everybody get married for different reasons. Everybody don't get married for that old traditional love and to have a foundation, a bond, a union, to start something leveled. Because you guys got to be leveled. Somebody can't be here and somebody's there. It's not going to work. You guys have to be level. We have to be level. You know, me and my mate and my husband, we had to be leveled from ground zero. We both started with nothing. That don't mean we had zero funds in our bank accounts. That just means we knew we wanted to grow together and we had a lot to offer each other and to you guys, to the world. You know? So we're like we join forces for good reasons. Not for beneficial reasons. But they will benefit in the long run because we love to inspire. But our relationship and a lot of relationships, it's still based off of love, you know? It's based off of genuine true love. Where it forms. That's where it starts at. Your foundation, your marriage is a foundation. And it starts with love, respect, and work. Anything you do to build something is going to take work and love. You got to give it love. You know?
You got to give it respect.
You got to give it respect. You got to respect it. You have to respect. Put some respect on it. Excuse me.
Now, as far as infidelity goes, you know, once infidelity is presented and is present, it's just out there in the forefront. Your mate, whether it's male or female, will always have questions. They will always think, what was it about this person that made you cheat on me with them? Or what was it about me that made you cheat on me? Was they better than me? Was their sex better than mine? What was it what attributes did they have that I don't have? It's always going to be different questions that arise.
And it may be something that you have, but you don't know you have. It just could be your mind playing tricks on you because you being messed with at this point in time. You know, when you being jumbled up and going through something, you don't even think right all the time. You could be thinking the craziest stuff that's not even the case, you know? But you gotta pay attention to signs because, like, numbers don't lie, signs don't lie neither. You know, and they're there for a reason. A warning. A notice.
Or correction.
Know? Correction as well. Correction as well. That's good. So, do you think Wendy and her husband could have corrected the situation before they went to divorce? Or you think because even though their joining forces was to, you know, I guess build an empire and still have separate sex lives, but keep it private, even though we live in an open marriage life or whatever, that's what they brought in. That's what they wanted. So, being as though that's what she opened up, because she opened up that Pandora box. Being as though that she did that, and said her husband can have a side chick.
We don't know that. We don't know that for sure.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that. That's allegedly. You know what?
I don't know that for
Thank
sure.
you. We don't know that for sure. I don't know that for sure. But let's just say it was the case. It's allegedly. Let's just say it was the case, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they opened up the doors for that side chick. And now that the side chick is pregnant, they're like, okay, well, what do we do? Somebody got to bail because this wasn't a part of the agreement. Is that signs for bailing after you already allowed the person to come in? Is that what you wanted in the long run? I mean, think about it. I gotta light up because I'm literally, honestly, kind of getting a little frustrated. That's why I've been wanting to do this video, because I had so much that I wanted to say, but I really can't say it for many reasons. I can't speak my full opinion. I have to be very careful with my words. We got to be very careful with what we say. I will say that a foundation in a marriage starts from the ground up. And if y'all not on the same page and at the same level, it is not going to be strong. It's not going to be stable. And it's not going to work. You guys have to be on the same page. If y'all both go-getters and know what y'all want, then you know what you're going for. Shit happens though. Things do happen. So, you know, you just got to be prepared. But is that the ultimate thing though? Can your marriage survive infidelity?
Coming in to anything with an agenda, not a positive agenda. Anything built on deceit and lies will crumble, period. Hell, things that's built out of people being genuine and no negative motives crumble. Sometimes a fit is not your fit. So,
what do you mean?
Just because you're good together don't mean you're good for one another. Or sometimes you can be such a good fit that you stifle each other.
So you guys look good together, but you don't benefit one another? Or you guys...
No, sometimes we have too much going. Both of y'all have too much going. Y'all seem too perfect. There's no...
Anything perfect ain't real. Okay? We are not living in a perfect world. Nobody's perfect. I always say that, okay? And nobody is judging. So put the judging panels down.
Sometimes you can be good together. You can be goal driven. Not even have any infidelity. No issues with infidelity. but yet your focus is so focused on the goal and pushing and striving and building that you forget to love, communicate, nourish, nurture,
yes,
flourish.
Yes.
So
that
therefore,
is a good point. That is a very great point.
Therefore, people separate,
Very
and they get people that has time for that. And it's up to your mate to pull you aside and be like, yo, I know you're doing this right here.
Great points right now.
I know you're doing this right here, but we need to do this over here, right here, right now.
Yep.
So it's not.
He's saying make sure your house is clean before you go into somebody else's home trying to clean their house. In other words, maybe, because you may be thinking you're so good and so great, but then when you get home, you come home to a pile of shit. You know? You got this banging ass job that you go to 9 to 5 corporate, but you coming home to cat shit.
Well, that's one way, but what I was talking about was being lonely
while in
your union, in your relationship, in your marriage. No infidelity issues, no abuse issues, but you're lonely because you're too focused, too driven. You don't know how to step back and enjoy your mate, yourself, life, period. So,
and life is too short, so we need to enjoy.
A full house can still be an empty house. And an empty house can be a full house. But can marriages and relationships survive infidelity? Yes, it can. It can. But before we even get on that, let's address.
Alright, I got a quick question for my ladies. How come this nail always break first? I'm not even gonna put my middle finger up here, but why does this nail always break first? Why? That's it. Back to it.
Let's discuss reasoning your excuse. Once infidelity is brought to the forefront, there's gonna be a phase where you and your mate will try to